Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, as I said to start off the top of the show, we really lucked out. Just missed that big snowstorm to the south of us. But we do have some weather that I want you to talk about here. Next week, man, it is going to be cold for most of next week, unfortunately, well below average temperatures. Also, the good news with that is we will have little precipitation, so at least we won't have a lot of snow chances. And the good news is it should be short-lived, just a few days, and we'll be back above average by next weekend. We'll be talking about temperatures probably in the 60s. For some of us around here. Today in the capital city, 15 degrees below the average, just got up to 42, well below that average of 55 degrees. About the same thing in the Magic City. We're also 15 degrees below the average, or just 38 in Minot. Pretty average night, though. You're right where you should be at 30 degrees, but man, didn't rise much with the sun coming up. Just so cold. You can see there, winds still continuing to come out of the north, and that's keeping temperatures kind of in check. Everybody in the 20s, and still some lower 30s out there, like in Bismarck and Minot, Mobridge, the warm spot, they're at 37. Upper 20s back across the southwest, where they had that snowfall today, mostly on the grassy surfaces, but it did whiten the ground. Here's a look at the current winds, still sustained. Most places are in the double digits. They are slowly subsiding, but still between about 8 and 15 miles an hour with gusts, around 20 to 25 miles an hour. Satellite and radar picture in North Dakota is nice and quiet right now. Most of the snow, maybe a couple of lingering flurries along the South Dakota border there. Most of the precipitation well to our south. You'll be able to see that continuing to move by as we put precision cast into motion. May have some breaks in the clouds tomorrow morning. If your kids are going out to the front yard for a quick Easter egg hunt, I don't think there should be any problems out there. And we're really very small chances of precipitation the next couple of days. A lot of this looks a lot more ominous than it is. But I talked about that big storm we just missed. Look at the amount of winter weather advisory and winter storm warnings that are in effect. They're preparing for pretty close blizzard in the Minneapolis area, and portions of Wisconsin could also see up to a foot of snow. So we lucked out. Unfortunately, behind that storm, it is going to get cold, and that does mean for us big dip in the jet stream. All these darker blues mean pretty cold temperatures, and it's going to take until, as I said, next weekend for that trough to finally break, and we get a ridge in here, which will supply us with finally some warmer weather by next weekend. Lows tonight, not too bad. Still a little bit below average, but not too cold. 23 in Bismarck, teens and lower 20s for just about everybody out there. Here's your 3-day forecast for the Dickinson area. Not too bad. Cold, but lots of sunshine over the next couple of days, and you can see a slow warming trend. Just 29, though, on Monday. About the same thing in Williston. The coldest day looks to be Monday, and then we start to warm back up. You'll be able to see that a little bit better on the Bismarck 7-day. 55 is our average high. A cold Easter out there, but no snow. But you can see temperatures slowly creeping back upwards. 50s and 60s by the time we end the week. About the same thing in the Magic City, average high of 53, 29 on Monday, and then we jump up about 5 degrees every day, Renee. And you can see next Saturday here in the Magic City, a very comfortable 62 degrees.
Better and better with every day. Thanks, Robert. Coming up next in sports, how one local coach is helping his community in more ways than one.